Hi guys, welcome to the first of what I'm going to call block spotlights. To start us off, I'm going to be looking at the furnace, and as you can see, if you're playing with mods, there are quite a few different types of furnace that are available to you. We'll start off here on the left hand side with the vanilla furnace. That will burn 8 items. Let's get 8 items to drop in there. And you'll see that that is going to burn up 8 items at one time. Easily made, just 8 cobblestone. That's always going to be your first furnace. I don't think you can play any game without making one of these to start with. The upgrade to that is actually going to be an iron furnace, and this one is made by either putting a furnace with 5 iron around it like that, making a little tent around it, or you can put 8 iron in a circle. Either one will produce the same output, an iron furnace, and the iron furnace is a little better in that it will actually cook 10 items for every fuel you put in. So that is a reason to upgrade to that as soon as possible. It also works a little bit faster, I think. Not a lot faster, but a little bit faster. Now, one of the items that Red Power provides is something called the Blue Electric Furnace. This is a standard furnace, and it runs off of the Blue Electric Power, which I've got behind it like that. As you can see, it works quite a bit quicker than either one of these furnaces. And it's not the alloy furnace, it's a standard furnace, because Red Power does have another kind of furnace as well. This one you're going to need an alloy furnace to start with to make the blue alloy ingot, but once you've made it, you can run it off your battery boxes and your solar panels from Red Power. You got 5 clay blocks, 2 iron ingots on the bottom, and a blue alloy ingot. That's how you make that one. Now, as you can see, this is going to finish off making its 10 off of the one piece of coal, and this one's made 8. This one here will only use as much power. Only use power as you want to smell something, and then it's drawing out the back there. Now, the upgrade to the iron furnace is this electric furnace here. That's the direct upgrade, and this is from Industrial Craft 2. And like the blue electric furnace, this one runs on power, and it will only use power when it smelting. Now, this looks like it's about the same speed as the blue electric furnace. I want to say they're about the same speed. Yeah, maybe the Red Power one's a little bit quicker. And this one you make by putting an iron furnace with an electronic circuit and 2 redstone. And that's basically your starting furnace in Industrial Craft. The upgrade to this guy is this one here, which is an induction furnace. Now, this one needs a Red Power signal to it, which is why I've got the lever. That will keep it on and heat it up all the time. If I turn that off, you can see the heat starting to drop. Now, the colder this furnace is, the slower it's going to work. So we've got it nice and hot, so you can see exactly how fast this thing works. As you see, that will chuck out the iron ingots really quickly. I'll have an overflow over here. Now, the one to the right of this guy it's a Thormic furnace. This is from Thorncraft 2. Now, you can basically, you've got the advantage of being able to use multiple slots as an input here, more than the induction furnace, which has got the 2 inputs. Now, this one needs supply of Viz to run, and I'm hoping there is actually Viz in there. I'm pretty sure there was. Looks like it's gone a bit funny as I switch texture packs. So if we put a piece of fuel in there, this is only actually going to work when you've got, it's only going to burn fuel when it's got work to do. So if I were to take this out, the fuel is not going to drop, but it is going to stay there, and if I put something else in, it will carry on working. So that's another way to not use your, that's definitely a very strange. Basically what looks like has happened here is the texture for the frame motor is gone onto this for some really strange reason. Nice little glitch. As you can see, one piece of coal will actually burn up quite a lot of items. Now that is because it's using this. The recipe for this guy, you need a block of iron, a furnace and a fiery crystal, and you put that on an infuser, which is the crafting table for Thaumcraft. It's a bit strange that that's happened, but there you go. This is using Viz as it goes, so you can't directly compare it to the iron furnace or the regular furnace. It will also occasionally double up items that you smelt in there, so that's another reason to use it. Now this was a little demonstration just to show where you would feed stuff in to these machines if you were going to use pipes. Now it works the same for all of these. Basically, particularly with these two on the left where you need a fuel source, and it will be for this guy as well. If you put your input coal, charcoal, in on the bottom, it's going to go into that bottom slot. So that's why I've got this chest here is going to feed that in the bottom. Now the top slot here, you need to feed in the top side of the machine, which is where that wood there is going. So that's filling up the top, and the output here is always out the side. So if you want to automate your furnaces, that's how you do it. You would probably use a slightly different system than this. This is literally just to show you where you needed to put stuff in and take it out. And as you see, I've got that feeding round, so the wood is basically feeding the charcoal in the bottom of the furnace, and it's a big cycle. So that's the furnace, and I'm sure you guys can find many different ways of using this. If you've got any additional things you want to know about the furnace, or things I didn't show and maybe you wanted me to show, or blocks you'd like spotlights on, as you can see, I am working with mods, so any ideas you've got, I'm open to suggestions. Shove them in the comments below.